So you bought a new iPad and you're looking for the best accessories. You came to the right place. These are the top 7 accessories that I personally use, and hopefully they help you out. So this is Ben Talks Tech, and let's talk. These accessories I would say are for any iPad, but more so the Pros, the Air, and the Mini. The reason I say that is because accessory number 1, thing that I believe only works on those devices, and that's the Apple Pencil Gen 2. And this is the go-to accessory for any Apple device that supports it. The reason I say that is first and foremost, ease of use. It magnetically charges on the side, pairs automatically, and because it's magnetically charging, the battery life is amazing. I've never ran out of juice, but I think in like 5 minutes it charges it for hours, so you won't run out of battery power either. The way that you can use this, so I use apps like Notability or any kind of note-taking app, and when you use this, this has the lowest latency out of any device I've ever used. And I'm I was an original Samsung Note user, so I've seen it through the generations, and I've never seen something work so smooth with a device that I really appreciate. So I use this on to take notes, I use it on Procreate to do drawings, and even the tip. So if I go a little bit on the side, it shades and it knows the pressure. It's amazing in that regard, right? And then even for day-to-day tasks, I use this for LUMAFUSION to edit this video, just scrubbing through my timeline. It's super simple. Honestly, the best accessory you can get. That's the list, that's it. We're done. Here's my Apple Pencil. So this is it. Nothing else. You don't need anything else for your device. That's it. I'm just kidding. I love this device. Let me put it back. Accessory number 2 has to be a functioning case. For me, this is the only reason I don't, and it's a little precursor to what's next, is I don't have a Magic Keyboard. It's not just the price, but the fact that I don't believe you can use the Magic Keyboard in writing mode. I need something that protects my device fully. I need something that can function in both cases, so standing up when I'm gaming or I'm viewing something, and sort of lying down in a writing mode when I'm using Procreate, LumaFusion, or any kind of apps in that regard. So I love this case. I love how I can close it up and it protects my device at the same time. I would recommend a travel case as well. Something that, like a sleeve that would just protect your device while you're traveling, put your cords in. I think that's underrated. Get something to really protect your device, and this would be it. So, and something that has really good utility for me, knowing that I can go into this mode where I'm writing and it's comfortable, it's at an angle that I want. A little side note before I get into the third one, if you're protecting your device, get yourself a screen protector. Honestly, I don't have one because I suck at putting them on. I tried to put one on and I had to throw it out after because I got these little bubbles and imperfections and I couldn't look at the screen anymore. So that would also, I would tie up there with a case and screen protector, but I don't have one. Your mileage might vary. If you know how to put it on really well, maybe comment below. Tell me how to do it because I suck. I always get these little dust bubbles in there as much as I clean. Device number 3 for me has to be a keyboard and mouse. The way it works in iOS 15 is amazing. I love typing on a keyboard. I use the Mxkeysmini and I also use the Mxkeys 3, and I love these devices. They just feel premium to the touch. I think they go head to head with Apple's keyboard and Magic Mouse, and within saying that, these ones have buttons on them. So 1, 2, and 3, they compare it to 3 Bluetooth devices. So when I have it hooked up to the iPad, that's for me, that's number 2. So I click 2, I'm on the iPad. When I click 1, I'm on the desktop, and I can switch easily. And that's one of the reasons I don't have on this list, and I'm not saying it's not amazing, I don't have the Magic Keyboard. So I use my iPad as a tablet 90% of the time. The other 10%, I sort of dock it to my base station here at the desk, and it's fine for me, and I switch off to a keyboard. I'm not typing as much when I'm on the go, so that case and keyboard separation is totally fine for me. But if you're one that wants to use your iPad a little bit more as a laptop, and you're typing a lot, I would recommend something like a Magic Keyboard or even the Logitech case, which separates and allows you to do a little bit more and have a protective layer on your iPad. The one thing I don't like about the Magic Keyboard would have to be that when you disconnect your iPad to use it in tablet mode, it's bare naked because it connects with magnets, so you don't have that kind of protection on there. It'd be something that doesn't work for my use case, but might work for yours. So if you are somebody who types a lot on your iPad, get yourself some kind of keyboard case, whether that's Logitech or Apple's. You can't go wrong. But for me, if you are able to just use your tablet and dock it when you get home, it's the Mxkeysmini for me and the MX Master 3 that make it amazing, but any Bluetooth keyboard would as well. So get yourself a keyboard. Device number 4 is, for me, has to be a USB hub. I think a USB hub for any of these iPads, it expands what they can do. So for me, how I use my USB hub is this video is in an SD card. I'm able to connect my SD card to it or transfer this video to my iPad easily. My supports 4K 60 frames per second. It has a power pass through, so it's actually powered on while I'm transferring data. It's an amazing little hub. It has gigabit internet. So find a hub that works for you, and this way you can transfer data, because my iPad is 256 gigabytes, and if you're doing any kind of video editing or anything that takes up a lot of space, it would be nice to be able to transfer your data out. So I would definitely recommend that, but your mileage might vary, especially on the M1 iPads. The first USB hub I got, the video signal did not work and the transfer was a little shoddy. I couldn't even get 1080p out of my old USB hub, so I had to return it, and I ended up getting something from Ugreen, and as of right now, it's a brand I trust. And within saying that, any of these devices, that if you do like them and you like the ones that I have, I will have in the description below, so check it out. So going on to the next thing, device number 5, to me, has to be something for a little bit of leisure. I don't care if you're team blue or team green, either a PlayStation remote or an Xbox remote. I have both the PS5 and the Xbox remote, and just pairing them to this device really allows you to enjoy it a little bit more. I have Apple Arcade, I play games, I love Call of Duty, I love Sonic Racing, and using a remote just makes it so much more easier. I don't like playing on the screen. I think it really elevates how I play. It makes me a little bit better, especially when I play Call of Duty. 0.9-inch screen and a controller. I think I'm ranked a little bit higher because I have the peripherals to succeed. So get yourself a remote, because I really think this could be a Nintendo Switch replacement for a lot of people. I play games for leisure, so it's the perfect mix when I want to just unwind, disconnect, and just have a little bit of fun. So which leads me to device number 6. iPads are very expensive, the storage is very expensive, so I got myself an SSD, and mine is USB Type-C, so get yourself something to back up your data on, so that your best bang for buck is to buy your own storage than to buy one from Apple and upgrade your device. I have the 1TB Extreme Pro Portable from Sandisk. It's M.2 SSD, super fast. It's USB 3.1 Gen 2, I believe, so about 10 gigabytes per second. And these devices, all the devices I said, could really take advantage of that. The native USB-C connection is also super important, to the point where I can actually edit this 4K video off of LUMAFUSION, off of the SSD. I don't even need to transfer it onto the device if I don't want to, which for me is a big bonus. So if you find that you're running out of space, go get the storage separate. This way you can actually have it protected. The cool thing about the Extreme Portable, it's dust resistant and water resistant, so it's a rugged device. You could probably throw it around, right? Not that you'd want to, but I do like that facet of it. So get yourself some kind of external storage. That is a major bonus, and it works with my workflow, especially that I use it to edit these videos, because I need the space. This is 4K footage and it takes up a lot of space. Which leads me to the last accessory I think you should get for your iPad, and that would be a pair of Bluetooth headsets. But I would have to recommend, number one would have to be in the iPad ecosystem, would be Airpods or Airpods Pro. I personally own the Airpods Pro. My wife has the Airpods. We love them. They pair seamlessly. They work amazingly. I can take calls with them, which is important. You can do Zoom calls, you can take phone calls, FaceTime, everything off my iPhone pairs to my iPad, so I'm really able to take all those calls. I love the noise canceling of the Airpods Pro. If you can pay the premium, it really helps out. And whether it's media consumption or media editing, I can have these headphones in and work on these videos or watch these videos and really enjoy them. So get yourself a good pair of Bluetooth headsets. I recommend the Airpods Pro or the Airpods because it just works in this ecosystem. But again, any which ones will work. So that's my list, my top 7 accessories for your iPad. If you like this video, I would appreciate a like, a subscribe. I will be having more videos coming out. So thank you guys, and I'm Ben, and I'm out.